Yo, what up YouTube? It's your dude Heat back at you guys again. Just came back from ball, icing my bummy ankle, but I thought I'd still make this really quick discussion video for you guys. So the topic I want to touch on first is about egos, okay? Having an inflated ego. And a lot of the time people develop an ego based on, you know, their material possessions. So this can be like a car, this can be like jewelry or whatever. But in my specific case, I want to bring it back to shoes. So I want to take it back about 10 years when I first started getting into the game. It was like the early to mid 2000s. So back when I bought shoes, a lot of the time I was doing it so that I could look fresh, but also impress girls and pull girls. Okay, now a lot of that still applies today, but back then even more so. Okay, I was in high school and me and my friends, we would buy clean kicks and clothing, and we would look fresh, we would feel good, and we would do it to impress girls. And it's kind of funny, but that's pretty much it. You go to an event, you go to a dance, you go to a party, you look good, and you feel good. And a lot of the time, these material possessions can change your attitude. It can change the way you feel about yourself, of course, but also maybe the way you interact with people, maybe the way you present yourself. Maybe this can change. What I'm getting to is this can inflate your ego. And back then, you would feel like, you'd feel like you're the man, basically, right? Fast forward about 10 years, maybe even like 5 years, I feel like, and I could be wrong, but I feel like people would buy shoes not to necessarily look fresh and pull girls anymore, but now it's like to stunt. It's like to not impress other guys or other people. I don't have to say other guys. It's more so to kind of show off and be like, yo, check it out, look what I got. And I think that's totally fine because over time things progress and transform. But now it's sort of like if you're wearing a fresh pair of kicks that are worth $400, $500, $600 resale, and you go to a convention, or maybe you're walking down, a busy downtown street in a busy city, and you could tell people are looking at your shoes and they know what's up, and you have this new attitude, you have this new ego, like, man, I'm the man right now, and you're the dude rocking the bum ass Roshi runs. And I feel like that's the attitude that some people have, that I've at least been reading on some of the forums and some of the comments on some of the forums and on Facebook. People are really putting other people down based on what they're wearing. Now, this isn't a new thing. It's not like people just 5-10 years ago just started doing that. This has been going on, forever, right? People will clown on each other. But specifically with shoes, it's now like, if you have a hot pair of kicks and someone has a regular ass pair of shoes that may not be super exclusive, I feel like now people are almost putting them down and saying, hey, look, showboating in a sense, saying, hey, look, check me out, man. I don't even know what you're wearing. You should be embarrassed wearing that. And that brings me to my next point. What makes someone a good sneakerhead? Because really, when you think about it, it doesn't require much skill at all. Yeah, sure, there's some guys that can go around and find the best deals, and some entrepreneurial types that can trade up and get a grail out of trading, just a regular general release. And of course, there's guys that hustle and they earn their money, and they go ahead and purchase their shoes and they stunt on people. I think that's totally fine. But really, when you have a crazy collection and you're only doing it for a few self-interested reasons, like showing off, as opposed to really loving the shoe and doing it for yourself and maybe being a collector, then I think that's when things get a little weird. Because going back to my first point, really anyone can acquire most shoes. There's a lot of shoes out there that are super rare, like 1 of 25, 1 of 100. Okay, I get it. But if you have shoes that are available for purchase, but they're just super expensive, then really all it takes is money. I saw some guys today that showed their collection. It was just all the Yeezys and a bunch of super rare newer releases that came out within the past 3 years or so. And the dude obviously had a lot of money, or some great connections, but chances are he didn't wait outside in line and grab those every single time. My point is, what makes a really good sneakerhead? Is there such thing as a good sneakerhead? Is it just simply having a ton of money and being able to buy like everything you can? To me, someone that is, if you want to call it a good or great sneakerhead, is someone that really knows or has a ton of knowledge across the board. Someone that knows a lot about all sorts of different brands, to me, that's impressive. It doesn't impress me to see someone with like a ton of Yeezys in their collection and that's it. Because to me, that's not really demonstrating anything. It's just demonstrating that you're able to acquire a lot of really rare shoes, and that's it. So that's basically my spiel. I don't know about you guys. Let me know down below what you think. What makes a great sneakerhead? Is it the collection or is it the knowledge? That's it for now, guys. I'm Dude Heat signing out. Peace.